So you. Yes, you. Hello, good sir.
I like Dr. Milk.
So, how does it feel being back?
Feels pretty good. I think it's been far too long, and it was way overdue. I think I should have been back months ago. And I can't, there's just a black blob here, by the way.
Holy shit.
There's just...
Okay, I didn't know. Shit.
I could slightly see myself. Anyway.
It's light.
But, yeah.
Light fucks up things.
Is this an interview?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
But, yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy to finally be back with you guys doing this three-man show. Yeah. This
three-man kind of sort of one-trick pony show. No, we're not talking badly about our show. It's kind of starting to become wrestling.
Yeah.
So, you know, with the lack of cable, the lack of games, the lack of internet in a sense, we're having to try to conform. Yeah, see, I had to fucking do this. We had to kind of try to conform and make things a little bit better, because we're not exactly trying to be just another wrestling show. There are like 10,000 of those.
Right.
We are kind of sort of trying to diversify.
Yes.
Trying to not entirely make this about wrestling, but the band is back together.
We need to get a green screen.
Hell yeah, I wish we could do a green screen.
I mean, I've seen some great podcasts that use green screens, and the effects make it look so much more professional.
Yeah.
And though we might need to carry this whenever we have like days off or something to
malls, concerts, other stuff. Checking out Millennials. Yeah.
But basically put this in our, maybe like your house.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a green screen. I could put up a green blanket up for fucking whatever. You know, it works.
Yeah, and then do a lot of editing, After Effects, and all that stuff. Which, you know, that shit kind of costs money. I mean, goddamn.
Does it really?
Yeah. I mean, goddamn, we don't really have money like that. I mean, goddamn. That shit's kind of expensive.
Well, I mean, I was getting out from this interview turned into things we just talking about.
Yeah. Yeah,
Any more questions?
Let's see. What are the plans for the future? Good sir.
The plans for the future is to continue getting or just a personal question, or as in for the podcast?
Either one.
All right.
Doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna answer both. Basically, to get my life back on track to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
One. And it's very close for the people that actually give a fuck. It's getting better than what I left it on from last time you guys seen me. I am doing a lot better. Thank you for sticking around and, you know, wondering what the fuck happened to this lovely fella. Anyway, from Millennial Podcast, which at one point was the third turnbuckle, the
Night Owl
Podcast.
We couldn't take Spanish Announce Table because
there was already one.
Yeah. Which I do like that podcast. Yeah. They just celebrated episode 103.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do 104 like tomorrow.
But basically, I think, I hope one day that this podcast can move, you know, become more further into greatness.
Just like how we've shown y'all further, like way more of this freaking hospital's surroundings. We hope that we'll expand.
Yes.
Definitely. Now, you want to know something else?
What do I want to know?
Did you know that in the time between, like, I think episode 13 and now, we kind of lost our number one fan? Yeah, there was a young woman who would comment on our videos, thumbs up them and everything, watched them just about to death, which we loved her for it. But there was a little personal issue that happened, and we kind of had to give that. We weren't really trying to. It was just like I said that me and you have got to stop talking so much on account of my fiance, and then like she kind of just flipped out. Which, if you're still watching these, I'm sorry for all that, but you didn't have to just flip out and curse me out like that. And views kind of went down. It just went down as far as views went. I mean, shit. Like, you know how many views our last video got? It's down there. Y'all need to like, comment, and subscribe. But then again, there are like a few people who already like, comment, and subscribe. So you need to love, share, You tell 2 people, and they tell 2 people, and they tell 2 people.
I think you lost count.
2, 4, 8. That's how it is. I couldn't hold up all 10 fingers.
That's okay. Next question.
Let's see. Next question.
Questions.
How's your dad doing? That's kind of one personal question because that's how we all met. Your dad was here in this hospital.
It was.
And you spent like quite a lot of time here.
3 months.
3 months. 3 long, agonizing months.
Yeah.
Like, could you tell us all like what happened to even bring your dad in the hospital?
Basically, in 2009, my father fell, to put it nicely, and his leg went behind him awkwardly, and it caused, they think, his hip dislocated, and it kind of just, like one of those situations like my shoulder used to do, would pop back in, or pop back out, pop back in, and basically he got staph infection in his hip from the lack of cartilage in his hip, and he started getting bone spurs and fucking bone chips all in the muscles of his hip and everything.
Jeez. And
it caused staph infection, and it spread throughout his body, and he was in critical for a little bit. I wasn't doing too great mentally at the time because, a guy that, like me, that is best friends with his father, was thought, wow, if I lose one of my, people that really stood by me through everything.
One of the besties.
Right. But, yeah, and I met these fuckers.
Yeah.
And
a whole bunch of people around this hospital, and, like, we were all just friendly. We just grew to know you.
I definitely appreciated it. It was nice.
Yeah, no problem.
But at this very moment, he is still unable to walk, and he still has not had the hip replacement because they just want to make sure all of the infection is out. Whenever he left this hospital, it was, but I think it's trying to sprinkle back a little bit, like it's been draining,
Yeah.
But anyway, he's stronger than what he was. At least he can get in and out of his wheelchair. He can't stand up still, but he can basically lift himself with his arms and get where he needs to be.
All right. I'm probably
slowly but surely.
I'm probably gonna be digging a little bit too deep.
That's okay.
But is your mom anywhere in the picture? Like any kind of split separation, or is she kind of supporting from far away? Is she deceased? Any of that?
No. My mom really hasn't been in the picture whatsoever. Well, she's tried a few times, rekindling and things like that, but it's just too much damage. But me and my mother haven't been on speaking terms since basically 2011.
Wow, that's a long fucking time.